Hello and welcome once again to my channel. Today I'll be comparing images from the old Hasselblad X1D Mark II, the 50 megapixel version, with the new camera Hasselblad X2D and its 100 megapixel images. So let's get on with the video. I started by shooting some images inside my house. The first one of a bookshelf containing some of my own books. As I will do with all the images, the image on the right is a 100 megapixel version. The image on the left from the X1D Mark II is a bit fuzzy, whereas the image on the right is very sharp and has much more detail, and it's very easy to read the letters. So let's look at another image. It's an image of a Buddha in my own home. The image on the right from the X2D shows a lot more detail, and at the same time the color rendering is also more true to the object that I photographed. So it's quite a lot more natural looking, like the way it looks to my eye. The third image from my home is from our small greenhouse, where I photographed some flowers, and again the details in the 100 megapixel version is clearly outstanding, whereas the 100 megapixel is good, but there's just a lot more detail in the 100 megapixel version. Then I went to a forest nearby and shot this image of a signpost, and the image from the 100 megapixel version is containing a lot more detail, and the colors are much more saturated. So once again, there's a clear winner here. The 100 megapixel version is just a lot better. Another image from the forest nearby. I must admit that I might have missed the focus a bit on the X1D Mark II. But that's actually one of the strong points of the X2D, that the viewfinder is much more clear and has a higher resolution and a bigger enlargement, so you can much easier see where to put the focus, because I did manually focus these shots. In the next image, I'm pretty certain that I didn't miss the focus on the X1D Mark II. This time I really hit it, but anyway, the 100 megapixel version just shows a lot more detail and sort of a very good microcontrast, and the color rendering is very good. There's just a lot more to it in the 100 megapixel version. So I think it's a clear winner here again. When I did my first impressions video of the X2D, I said actually that I wasn't necessarily very interested in the 100 megapixels, but after having shot with it for more than a week and having compared a lot of images with the old 50 megapixel images from the X1D Mark II, I'm pretty certain that I'll withdraw that remark. In the images from the X2D, there's a lot more detail, and at the same time the dynamic range is also larger, and that clearly shows in the images. So I really like what I get from the X2D, and I'll be preferring this camera to my X1D Mark II in the future, though I'll keep the old one for a while, as I shoot a lot of adapted lenses, and actually when I use Canon EF lenses with an autofocus adapter, I cannot use the X2D because it's not supported yet. When that happens, I might consider selling my old X1D Mark II, but for now I'll keep both. But I do prefer the image quality from the X2D. It's much better, although I still like the 50 megapixel images. So that's all for now. So thank you very much for visiting my channel once again. And if you like what you see, please hit the subscribe button and also hit the like button. Thank you very much. See you again soon. Bye.